Well, over a week after he was kidnapped, no word on when Maoists will release Sukma collector Mr Menon. So far, of course, Menon has been suffering from asthma, and mediators have been meeting Maoists to hand over medicines. Today, they said that he's doing well, but there's pressure on the government, which is only increasing every day. Sudhiranjan Sen spent several days in the heart of India's Red Corridor to bring us this report.
2 years ago, when we were travelling along this road to report the killing of the 76 CRPF Jawans, the over 100-kilometer stretch between Jagdalpur and Sukma in the heart of Chhattisgarh, bordering Orissa and Andhra, took about 2 hours to cross. Today, it takes double that time. A road which had a few bad patches then, now is motorable only in parts. In the villages of Bastar, despite government claims of development and change and more funds being allocated, little has changed, and the saga of violence and counter-violence continues unabated. About 35 kilometers away from Sukma, 21-year-old Karti Ganga and 30-year-old Saryam Boja of the Chhattisgarh Auxiliary Force, which was earlier known as Special Police Officers, tell us how their father and brother were kidnapped by the Maoists 3 weeks ago.
नहीं मिला सर, बिल्कुल नहीं मिला है. थोड़ा बहन देख लिए तो बिया ऐसा हो गया. अपने पापा को पकड़ के ले गए, बोलने से ठीक है क्या करेंगे, ले गए. कुछ पूछने के लिए ले गए कि मारने के लिए ले गए, किसी को पता नहीं.
The abduction of a collector from Sukma or an MLA from nearby Orissa is heard across the country. But here in South Bastar, abductions followed by brutal killings by the Maoists is a reality which goes unreported. While dozens like these two young men live in the fear of the Maoists, here at Majipara, the village from where Sukma collector Alex Paul Menon was abducted, villagers are petrified of the state. 2 days after Alex was kidnapped, police surrounded the village looking for clues on the kidnapping, but brutally beat up the villagers.
इधर फायरिंग होने समय तो पूरा भाग गया गांव वाले. दोनों इधर-उधर परेशानी करता है. फिर नक्सल भी परेशान करता है, पुलिस भी परेशान करता है.
Alex Paul Menon was the first person from the government to visit Majipara, one of India's forgotten lands. A week since Alex Paul Menon was abducted, negotiations between the state and Maoist-appointed mediators are on. Professor Hargopal and B.D. Sharma are back after meeting the Maoists, and the third round of negotiations are expected soon.
बातचीत के बारे में हम कुछ नहीं कह सकते हैं क्योंकि उसमें से एक से दूसरी बात निकलती है. ये एक समग्र रूप से ही हम बात कर सकते हैं.
Abduction of collector Alex Paul Menon is fast becoming a battle of nerves. The Maoists have indicated that they are unwilling to flinch. The government on its side also doesn't appear to be in any hurry to give in to their demand. Whatever the outcome, the big question is, will it make any difference to the villages like this in India's Red Corridor? From South Bastar with camera person Nirmal Sharkar, Sudhiranjan Sen for NDTV.
Do you have the NDTV Profit app? All the markets, all the news and your own homemade, ready-made portfolio available there for you.
We will right now answer what you should sell, what you should buy when markets are down.
Download at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Get the best app from the channel you trust.